Alright, so I'm very bullish on Bitcoin and crypto. I got in coin. I got in a position at coin. I not sure. This doesn't really meet my entry condition because the stock RSI is so far off the bottom. But I slept on it and decided I'm gonna get in on this because it's crypto. I can risk one for the enormous potential upside. So that's what I did. Now I got in at 210, 210.70. If I would have gotten in at 207, my RR is gonna would be so much better, relatively speaking. Say this runs 20 in the current setup. If I would have taken it the day before, it's 27. 7R it cost me. Just because, sorry, it cost me 7R just to sleep on it. If it goes to 750 with the current setup, it's 44R, right? That's all right. But if I would have taken it the day before, at 60R. So you see how exponential it gets. You want to follow your rules. You want to know when to break your rules. In this case, I broke my rules, but yeah, no buts. I broke my rules because I know the underlying conditions for the market, for this market. See, I think, yeah, I've taken this loss, one, two, three losses, and hopefully this is the one that goes. Clear accumulation, liquidation. Now I want MicroStrategy is a mess and a half. No setups. Then it pumped 340%. Then I got a bunch of setups, which all took me out. Either I'm waiting for this retracement, which I don't think is gonna happen because of how bullish it looks. But preferably then, if that doesn't happen, I wanted to close above here, come back with the stochastic down, cross back, we go. That might be more probable because I just want to get in on this. This is the crack cocaine of Bitcoin stocks. I mean, it's ridiculous how this can move. Um, Also, I'm looking at other stocks. I'm looking at Robinhood. They beat earnings. I want to get in on this. I want a piece of this. I'm waiting for the setup. Carvana, I'm waiting for a piece of this. I got no setup. It just gapped up. I got took out here. I got wicked out. No more setups, and then it just went off. It happens, you know. What are you gonna do? Marathon looks like it's about to set up. Could set up. Fucking cough. Hold on. Yeah, I've been. I got a cold, but I'm on. It was a week ago. I had a fever. It broke out, but I'm better now. So I want more Bitcoin related stocks. I want Marathon Digital Holdings to set up. Now we'll see if that's gonna happen. If it doesn't break above here, I want to see it make a quick move down to this zone. I want the cross, and I don't want the purple to cross the white because then I trend changes. But if it just goes boop boop, I'm in. I want that. I've used up all my margins, so I might have to sell some positions in stocks that are not as cracked like this one. This is just a boring stock, gold stock. I mean, 2.3 average percent move per day. I mean, I might just close this to coming Monday because it doesn't look like it's gonna do much. It is in an uptrend. I got in on Nvidia. Don't look at these trades. Look at this trade. I got in on this trade. I caught the bottom. Also broke my rules because this would be an entry. But I had no crossover on the stochastic, I think. So no, it's probably valid, yeah. Anyways, I got in. Looking to ride its bad boy. I got in on this stock. I got the close signal for the position here. I secured about 16R plus 2 crossover. Took a loss and then got in again. This bad boy's up. You know, you gotta follow the rules, man. Look, I missed. I would have had a 45R on this one. Plus that this one is probably double the risk or something like that because my account just completely went to the moon. So it was very high risk, relatively speaking. Well, it was still 2% risk, but you know, it was more money than what I thought I was gonna. It's more money I risked then when my account was big compared to now when my account is small. You know, 2% risk. Still, it would have been a. Yeah, you can't win them all. You know, I'm in Palantir. This stock doesn't do much. I might close this one. I might close this one. Free up some margin. Look for more interesting trades. I mean, the purple 20 EMA looks like it wants to dive. So I might close this one, close this gold stock one, free up some margin, look for new positions. Bunch of stocks that I want to get in on, like this one. If I get a crossover on Monday, I'm gonna buy in. There's no clear supply zone, demand zone. It's not a crackhead stock, this one. It's ridiculous how this moves. This company is very poorly ran. We'll see. Closed this one before earnings. I didn't like the momentum, it died out. So I closed it. Even though my rules, you gotta know when to break the rules. Also, uranium, you know? Uranium, minerals, miners, like not Bitcoin miners, proper miners that mine minerals. When I look on that, this is one of them, but the momentum's dead. This is an Australian something advisory consulting for the mining industry. I wake up, I can buy Australian stocks. So I did it. I buy Australian stocks, fit my setup. And I'm also in this EU. It's a mess and a half, but it's uranium and I want to be exposed because it moves like crazy, uranium. Let's check it out, the price of uranium. We're probably in a, it's not a good graph. See, it could be a start of a huge trend. I want to be in on it. This is my favorite page. Where's uranium? Look, huge bull run. It's like Bitcoin, almost, you know? I want to be in on this because all huge runs start like this and then just have a little pullback before they completely take off. All commodities act like this. Every single one. I can show you. Look at US cocoa. Cocoa. Cracked. Completely cracked. See, I had setups and setups and setups and setups and setups. If I would have taken every setup and trailed with my old system, with the 20 EMA crossing the 50, I would have topped out at like 1,000% return. But then I would have given back a lot because it just completely crashed. I'm giving back like all of my profits. That's why I switched to 1020 EMA instead. But you see, got a cuff again. Markets before, check it out. So before huge runs, we have these, it's testing the previous high. It's testing the previous high. Look, this is the high. It's testing the previous high, the wick. And then it just takes off. This could just be a reaccumulation. It just could just keep going. Who knows, you know? So we test the previous high and we get the entry. Break down, liquidity entry, doesn't count. Alright, I missed an entry, that's fine. This will be this will be an entry. Right? Have a little pullback and then just takes off. And you're in for 23R. That's what we want. That's exactly what we want. And cuff again. I gotta get a cuff drop. Oh my god. My throat is like an it's like someone's shoved sandpaper down my throat. Where is this shit I want? Bear with me, bros. Bear with me. Cuff drops. Lifesavers. I'm chewing gum. This maybe you can hear someone chew, or someone jacking off, something like that. It's me just chewing gum. So don't worry about it. I got the cuff drop in my mouth. All right, we go. So what we want to, I want to see this in uranium, which could very well be what we are seeing right now, right? Could very well be what we are seeing right now. So that's why I want to be in on uranium stocks. I have a list for uranium. I didn't get in here because no valid entries. There's no valid entries for this. Now we're talking. Whatever this is. I mean, Sprott Uranium Miner. So it's a uranium miner ETF. Oh, hold on. I might actually get a setup here this week. Adding this to the list. No kidding. So yeah, that's why I want to free up margin from these bullshit company stocks that I don't know if we're gonna take off and invest in this. What else we have? A bunch of uranium stocks. Bunch of them. Bunch of them. This one's taking off. Like, look. It's ready. Maybe. Gotta wait for this setup though. Gotta wait for this setup. Looks like a company's alright ran, so yeah, we might get it set up here as well. Almost have one. Gotta free up margin though. Gotta look to sell these. Yeah, I missed this one. I missed this one because I forgot. It's an Australian stock. Might get a re-entry though in the crossover. We'll see. This is also uranium. Might look for a re-entry in this one because I want to be exposed to uranium. I don't want to miss the trend if there is one. These are probably too small for me to trade. Yeah, uranium. See the Bitcoin miners. What about them? Ah, fuck it. Also, all the European indices are screaming bullish. Absolutely screaming. Want to go high. All right, logarithmic scale. Look, this thing just recently broke out. It's been in the range for 8,000 days, man. Ridiculous. And now it just breaks out, and this bad boy, I bet you, it just wants to go. I think we're gonna have a ridiculous bull market in Europe. Absolutely bonkers. Because this just looks like it wants to go. Same with the UK index. Just been completely like a dead fish for 8,000 days, and now it just wants to go. You know, I'm very excited. Australian index as well. All of this. German also probably. Where's the German? This one looks a bit different, but that's what we want to see. I'm actually positioned in a some random footsie stock. Yeah, so I don't really have much else to say other than stick to your rules, man. God damn it. See you soon.